turned Disney World into a giant board game.
Let's play Trouble in Magic Kingdom.
That's so funny, that's my middle name.
Okay, we were told to start at the train station. Breedlove must be underneath the train station, but I guess we'll pop.
You know what I feel like right now?
What?
You know when baseball players are like hitting for a home run and they like point where they're going? That's ours, baby.
That's ours,
I'm
baby.
coming for you, Cinderella Castle.
All right, I guess we get Pop-O-Matic.
I'm running the game from home. I am how they are rolling the dice, finding out their tasks. I'm how they're keeping track of where their pegs are. So to do that, I have my computer, obviously, and I've got a couple of important things going here. I have a list of tasks to pull from when they tell me they want to do the Pop-O-Matic, and then I have open in Photoshop this board of the park. You're probably seeing a board that our editor made that looks a lot better than this, but I had to make something so they know where their pieces are.
Good luck! Are you already, did the game start? I'm already lost. I guess I'll text Quincy.
So out of my 4 tasks, I could have done, for one space, I could have found a hidden Mickey, shot at least, for number 2, shoot at least 4 targets, 3, review a sweet treat, or 4, do a full lap of Magic Kingdom via the train. Now the reason I'm choosing 4 is because 4 is going to be the most time-consuming things, which means it's probably going to be a lot of rides. And we're filming this during spring break, which means it's going to be, like the time-consuming things are probably going to be riding rides. I don't have time to wait 40 minutes for a ride.
All right, on our way to space. Now, there is actually a few kind of goals of the game. We're trying to get all of our pieces from the start, which is the train station where we just started, to the finish space, which is the castle. The catch is that if I or anyone else lands on another person's piece, you can actually send that piece all the way back to the start, which is, I think, gonna be cruel. So let's see where we head with this. I think this could be a mighty long day, but a lot of fun, so excited. And any game where I start off by riding the People Mover is not a bad game.
So I went with a conservative number 2, which is pick out a spooky souvenir for one of your opponents. I think I might be able to get something really close by here at Crystal Arts. I was gonna go all the way to Memento Mori, but why go all the way to Memento Mori when you can go right here on Main Street, on the corner of Main Street and Center Street, to Crystal Arts. Hey, I found the item that I'm looking for. As you can see, this is a 3D etched kind of globe, the same as the custom one that we saw back there. This one is actually an officially licensed replica of Madame Leota.
Okay, we made it into Tomorrowland. We're gonna hop in line for the People Mover. People Mover is one of my favorite rides in all of Disney World. It is just a really chill moving platform that goes above Tomorrowland. You kind of get to see some behind the scenes stuff. Oh my gosh, the line. You get to see some kind of behind the scenes stuff, go into some rides, and just like learn a lot about Tomorrowland. It's very relaxing and typically does not have a super long wait, and if it does, tends to move pretty quickly. We're gonna hop in line. This is for 4 spaces.
All right, my pegs have officially moved, and now pop, lock, and drop. Quincy just said pop, lock, and drop. I know, right? So now I've done that.
Breedlove asked me if he needed to be physically popping when he does the Pop-O-Matic, and I jokingly said pop, lock, and drop, please, and he said he did it. Oh no.
Number 4 is visit Walt's original audio animatronics, and that is over at the Enchanted Tiki room in Adventureland, which doesn't take that much time. I think that's what we're about to do next.
All right, we made it, and it was definitely less than 25 minutes. It was actually about 13, 14, so much better.
One thing I do want to point out about choosing this is it's really about luck and timing. When we arrive, if a group has just gone in, we will have to wait for the length of their show in order to enter and then watch ours. So it could be a long time. Okay, we've got 8 minutes to the next show. Not the worst news. Also not totally awesome. Wow, full house today for Enchanted Tiki Room. That's fun to see.
So I got on pretty quick, but the ride broke down and we've been in Space Mountain for several minutes. But they've turned the lights on. We've been in here for so long. Pretty cool though. They're having fun.
Upon further strategy, I had a lot of time to think about it. I decided to really play it safe, and I'm actually going to split 2 of my pawns up. I want to get 2 of my pawns out of the starting position, and you are actually safe. You cannot be bonked and sent back to the starting position while you're on Main Street. The first 2 on Main Street, and the last 3 on Main Street as you're like right before hopefully we win. So I'm actually moving 2 of my pawns, of my lemons, out of their starting position, and so we're gonna go 2 spaces forward. So 2 of my spaces will now be at the baby care center, and then we completed our first task, and now we can pop-o-matic again.
It's really fun to be in a full house.
We've made it to our first spot, the second position on the board, not including the starting position. That is the First Aid and Baby Care Center. We actually have a full video up on the channel where Dustin, DFB Dustin, and myself, we actually got to take our daughters to Disney World. We had a daddy-daughter day. It was a lot of fun. And I'll tell you what, the Baby Care Center is actually just next level if you're a parent. I did not know what it was until I became a parent, obviously. But going in there, there's amazing beds for diaper changes. They've got supplies you can buy if you, for some reason, forget them. It's a quiet space. It's air conditioned, bottle warmers, like literally the works. So Baby Care Center, I cannot recommend it enough if you have a little one and you're bringing them to Disney. Boom, pop-o-matic, let's go. Now, number 4 is actually PhilharMagic. It's only about a 10 to 15 minute show, which is definitely shorter than what we just did on the Walt Disney World Railroad. It is a busy day, but just because it's a busy day, typically there is never a long line for PhilharMagic because it does see a lot of people. So I figured we can make our way to PhilharMagic, see a quick 15-minute show, and immediately get those next 4 spaces and figure out what we're gonna do. Again, the reason I'm going with these bigger ticket items at first is because right now, these are all doable ticket items. I'm talking, PhilharMagic is doable. Walt Disney World Railroad was doable. This is a very busy park, and especially during spring break, it's wild. We'll show you some of the wait times in a little bit, but these are all doable things, and while we have these items available to us at the number 4 spot to move 4 spaces, it's just kind of a no-brainer. Once we go further into the park, and I'm sure they're gonna try and make us ride something that's like a 40-minute wait, just don't think it's worth it. So let's go.
We are going on 15 minutes of having not moved, if my math is correct. Anywhere from 10 to 15. And you know what? That's okay. If I have to be broken down in any ride, I want it to be in the dark, and I want it to be sitting down. So, little gifts, little magical gifts.
All right, PhilharMagic, it says 15 minutes, which usually means a walk-on, so let's get it. All right, there we go. And not a walk-on, but it just means that the theater has not opened yet, so hopefully it won't take us too long. We are being led into the theater. PhilharMagic is about a 10 to 15 minutes a 3D show where Mickey is putting on his very own PhilharMagic, and things go a little awry when Donald tries to get in on the action by stealing Mickey's sorcerer hat, and you get whisked away into the cartoon world of some beloved Disney classics like Aladdin, Beauty and the Beast, and Coco, which is why this is the first time that both Coco and Disney characters are starring in the same animation. Now, it is important to know that just because it is a 3D show doesn't mean there aren't 4D elements. There are big blasts of air, water, scents, as well as colorful lighting and the screen isn't just in front of you, it actually goes about 180 degrees around you. So the closer you sit, the more immersive it is.
Okay, so my initial goal with this was I was going to move one piece, 4 spaces. However, I think because that took so long, I'd like to go ahead and move 2 pieces because I have a fear of getting bonked.
Enchanted Tiki room, check. We went and hung out with Walt's original audio animatronics. I chose to move the red ice cube to the crow's nest, which is part of the facade of Pirates of the Caribbean. I am going to the crow's nest now in order to have the red ice cube moved there, and then it will be time for our next 4 offerings.
And my favorite hot dog in all of Magic Kingdom is a Casey's corn dog nugget, which she said she's gonna allow. And I'm never gonna pass up an opportunity to have some corn dog nuggets. Casey's Corner is a quick service right here on Main Street, very close to the front. And it serves hot dogs, corn dog nuggets, french fries, chili cheese fries, and that is pretty much about it. For the most part, it's a hot dog heavy place. It's like you're going to the baseball games, and I absolutely love Casey's corn dog nuggets. No, they're just plain. They're not gonna knock your socks off in my opinion, but they are delicious. Typically, I go with a liquid cheese on the side, but we're trying to be as quick as possible, so I just went corn dog nuggets today.
So I think Breedlove and I have similar strategies to keep our pieces kind of as safe as possible, get them, a couple of them out, and then slingshot one of them as far as we can go. So I think I've decided to move one of my lemon pieces 4 spaces forward. Since I just completed PhilharMagic, I don't think it's the right time to bonk anyone else. I'm almost waiting for someone to make that first move to bonk the first person, because I think once that happens, it's like kind of game on. Like that's when the rage comes out. So I think I'm waiting for someone else to make that first move. If I have to be the first one to make that move, I will. But it's always me making that first move. So I'm gonna see if someone else will make that first move, and I think it might be Breedlove to make that first move.
I got the pop, I just don't have any lock, but that probably has to do with cartilage. We got our list. I chose number 4 once again, which is supposed to be the hardest challenge. This was purchase and review your favorite Magic Kingdom snack, and I am going with my very favorite thing to get here in Magic Kingdom. Truly is my favorite snack. My favorite sweet snack are the cinnamon glazed almonds or pecans that they serve at carts around Magic Kingdom. But of course, I'm also totally obsessed with the chips at Sleepy Hollow, the house-made potato chips, and I eat them all the time and I love them.
These are kind of hidden right now because of all the construction walls. So these are typically going to be very unpopular bathrooms, not because they're bad, just because they're really hidden. So this is a great place to, sneak away for a moment, get some quiet, go to the restroom, regroup for a second. As you can see, Tiana's Bayou Adventure, which is coming in summer of 2024, which is earlier than we anticipated. Oh, look at these trunks. What's really fun is that these trunks remind me of our very first challenge in the Trader game, which was so much fun to shoot. I had such a blast creating that and doing that with our friends. But make sure to go check out Trader so you know what I'm talking about. But we're here in the bathrooms. Trader's up on the channel now. Let's pop it, baby. So we're gonna do one of my least favorite things in the entire world. So we're gonna review Disney World's most controversial snack. We're gonna grab ourselves a turkey leg. Let's go. Luckily, I chose the right side because, when I say the right side, I mean the correct side in order to do this task. Because if I were on that side, I'd have to wait for the entire parade to go by in order to cross the street.
Oh my gosh, I had to run over here to try. I didn't run, but I walked briskly to try to beat the parade, and there's no way. Look, literally behind the float right there is Sleepy Hollow where we need to go. Now we'll have to wait for the entirety of the parade. We're not doing that. We're going to my favorite sweet snack, which is cinnamon glazed Hopefully pecans. Hopefully they have the pecans. I love the pecans and the almonds, but I love the pecans a little more.
Okay, y'all, it's packed today. So this is my corn dog nuggets. I did not get a side of cheese, and I actually didn't get fries today. I got the cuties. They can get mandarin oranges instead of cuties if that's what you wish. And I'm on the run, so I wanted to throw these in my bag and keep going. Let's try them out and keep it moving. I'm taking a bite. Oh no, the parade. Oh no, the parade. I absolutely love these. They're like cornmeal batter. They're tiny mini corn dog nuggets. They're easily shareable. I think for a little bit over $10, this, when you get fries, is a total worthwhile meal. And you can split them and get cheese for $1, and it elevates it all. They're classics. They're not going to blow your socks off, but I think that they're great nostalgic options. And now let's move our pieces.
This is backtracking. This is awful. This just feels sloppy and bad. Like I'm a bad player. This is probably most people's favorite snack, the spring roll cart. Definitely nothing there that I can eat. I think they've got cheeseburger, spring rolls, and oh my gosh.
Where are you going?
This is, the parade just ruined me. The parade just ruined me. No. I got blocked by the parade.
I got stuck on People Mover for 17 minutes.
17? 1-7? That's not that bad. You
just
can rally.
Sitting in the dark?
Oh, I like, that's like a gift.
Oh, I was thrilled to be where I was. But if we're playing a game, just dead space, not as fun.
I know.
Right next to Hall of Presidents is the Liberty Square Market. This is where you can grab your turkey legs, hot dogs, Mickey pretzels, and even some frozen slushies. There are some market items as well, like pickles and tea and juice, but we're gonna grab the turkey leg. What is that? What is leaking? What is leaking? What is that? The reason this turkey leg is one of the most controversial snacks in Disney World is because either you love it or you hate it. And the reason people love it is because I think it's an iconic Disney snack. It's just pure protein and it'll get you through the day. The reason I think people don't like it, for specific me, I do not like this, is because it is just a huge slab of meat. It's oily. It's not really seasoned. It makes me feel like a barbarian. Anyway, if you're a turkey fan, let me know in the comments. But if you're a turkey skip, let me know in the comments. You guys, we're on the same. What is leaking from this?
And here they are, my cinnamon glazed pecans. They are very coated, as you can see, beautifully so, and they're like soft and crunchy at the same time. I don't know. They're just magical. Let's try them.
Okay, we're here. We're Leaky Tiki. Kermit is here. Let's see what our next move is. Fun fact, I'm really into this cow pack right now. It's a water bottle holder. Holds so much that I think I'm pushing it to its limits with 2 full cuties in here. Okay.
Okay, y'all, get this. Cynthia, you listening? Girl, I didn't expect it, but Emma made the first bonk. She bonked Breedlove back to the start, which, okay, I mean, I didn't expect it out of our girl Emma, but I mean, Cynthia, you get mad at me. I'm telling you, Emma might be more savage than I am. I'm just throwing it out there.
I was looking at the map wrong. I like want to cry. I did not mean to do that. He's standing right here. I have to tell him. I owe you like a real apology.
You know what, Emma? You go play your game with your corn dog nuggets, and I'm gonna play mine with my cinnamon glazed nuts.
At least you got what you liked.
That's true.
I'm so sorry.
And maybe you'll get what you deserve.
Let the game officially begin.
A little soft, a little crunchy. So definitely not too hard. You're not gonna break your teeth on these. And literally, to me, they couldn't taste better.
I feel like an idiot. I was just reading the map wrong, and this sounds fake. I can't believe I did it, but I was looking at the map, and I kept thinking, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 will get me here to Leaky Tiki, and I was counting the partner statue. The partner statue's not to the back half. It's fine. The game's getting juicy, though. So we're here at the Crow's Nest, despite stopping at Leaky Tiki for a weird long time.
So I've got my red cube back on square one, but Tiki Leakies are over here. I counted it up. Seems like that's 4. And that's the number of points we just got for eating the cinnamon glazed pecans. So So hopefully I can just stand here by the Tiki Leakies and move my cube.
Okay, I've received my tasks. She gave me 6.
First, so for my strategy, I wanted to get more lemons out of the starting zone. Now we have 3 out, and one from the starting zone all the way 3 spaces to Club 33. I use all my spaces on 1 lemon here at Club 33.
Get an edible souvenir and review it. Take a picture with a character, hear a story from Belle. I'm curious as to what Belle's wait time is, because 6 is hard to pass up.
So after seeing my list of tasks that I could do between 1 and 6, 6 being go under the sea, which is currently a 45-minute wait, I think I have to go with number 3. Find a real reference to a live-action Disney movie. Luckily, I'm already here in Adventureland, and I think I know where I'm going to go, but I think my strategy is I'm going to move my furthest lemon as all 3 spaces, and I'm going to take number 3, and I'm going to take that lemon all the way to Fantasyland, to the subway space, because I need to get as far away as I can from Emma and Breedlove. I've got to just basically run away with my lemons.
Okay, it's saying 20 minutes. Unless I just happen to pass by Jack Sparrow and can get a photo with a character easily, I'm doing Belle. That is so worth it in my opinion. Now, we'll talk more about it when we get over there though.
All right, we're here. We're here. I'm gonna go hide behind a Tiki Leaky. Back here, is there a place to hide? Yeah. Well, the number 2 option is get wet. So guess what I'm doing? I'm right next to the Tiki Leakies. Let's multitask. Oh no, it's happening!
I'm in the exit of Pirates of the Caribbean. This is the exit to the attraction, and right above the exit is Barbossa's sword from the live-action Pirates of the Caribbean. It's a cool little Easter egg. Yeah, I think task done. Let's move our 3. Let's move our 3 to the subway. We're going to the subway.
Okay, I fibbed. Jack is out right here. I'm not taking any extra steps, and I'm gonna meet Jack.
Okay, it's happened. It's real. The Tiki Leakies got us wet. Now we're headed back to the crow's nest because that is where I've chosen to move the red ice cube 1 space forward in order to knock Emma and her little frog back to square 1 with our bonk. Is that bonk? Is it a bonk? Do you want your bonk now? So many words. I'm gonna watch this video back and suddenly learn the whole game, and you will be an expert at it at the same time that I am. Right now, I'm just playing it. What can I say? This is Quincy's world, and we are all her game pieces. And if you don't think that's reality, you don't know what you're talking about.
I just got bunked. Back to the start. It's what I deserve. Even if it was an accident, it's what I deserve.
Hope Emma's not too sad.
They started the battle, but we will win the war. Right now, I am on my subway piece. The reason it's a subway piece is because underneath all of this, turns out Magic Kingdom was actually built on the 2nd level of Magic Kingdom. Underneath this, there's a whole underground tunnel system where the cast members, there's a payroll department, there's rehearsal spaces, there's costume departments, there's a cafeteria, and in that cafeteria is a Subway. Yes, Subway Eat Fresh, not a choo-choo, Subway Eat Fresh. I have 2 options. I'm definitely gonna do number 2. The reason I'm gonna do number 2 is because I don't necessarily feel like getting pixie dusted right now. And also it's a very hot day. So number 3 could have been pixie dusted, but number 2, I think it just get wet. And I think I can either take my lemon space out of being safe and bop Breedlove, and put him back down to a starting position, which it would be a full-out war at that point. Or I just keep moving my furthest space all the way to as far as I can to the next safe space, which I think that's what I'm gonna do. But number 2 is get wet. And it's a hot day, I'd love to get wet. So here we go.
Back to a pirate's adventure and back to the crow's nest. Whoa, there was a number 6 added, and it's go back to the golden age of piracy. And Pirates of the Caribbean has been closed all morning, and I think it just reopened. It's a posted wait of 30. It's probably going to be less. Well, it does look longer than 30. That seems like they just haven't updated the time yet. Well, we're in line. Might as well settle in and ride Pirates and set a timer and see how long it really takes.
Hi Jack, how are you?
Quite well, thank you. How are you?
Doing good. I'm playing a game with my friends called Trouble, and I know that you know how to get into trouble.
Correct.
So do you have any advice?
Don't get caught.
Fair, I can do that.
That is the key thing about all the troublemaking, though, is you cannot get in trouble if you don't get caught.
I like that. I'll take that advice.
As you should.
Okay, I met Jack. He said not to get in trouble because you don't need to get caught. And I already got caught. He doesn't know that though. In line, I got caught. Let's see where we're going. I got at least I did 5 spaces. I have 1 frog that I could get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to plot 7, which does not put me as far back as I was. Or I can start over and get to plot 5 and bonk Breedlove. I don't want to bonk Breedlove. So I'm gonna go move to number 7, I'd say, because I don't want to bonk Breedlove again.
Okay, well, plan a little sidetracked here. Casey Jr. splash pad is down. Doesn't seem to be even look at the ground. It's not been running at all today. This is typically a splash pad, but the other 2 places are I guess more of a mist, but I guess they count. I got permission from the producers, which was Cool Ship over in Tomorrowland, or Tiki in Adventureland, or the Tiki Leaky in Adventureland. So we're gonna go to Cool Ship, and huge thank you to the guy who came by in his ECV and could see me in a challenge and scream, Team Sage! So thank you, you rock, sir.
Moved my space. I'm going to the carousel part. I did not bonk anyone, but I may have made some dire mistakes in that I agreed to play the game.
Whoa, lots of misses. All right, we're headed into the Tomorrowland Launch Depot. This is where you can find all of your Tron merch. This is actually the exit to Space Mountain, but it's right next to Tron, and we're going to Tron Identity, which is where you can actually make your very own Tron action figure, where your face is actually on that Tron doll. It's similar to the avatar that they can build and create your own avatar in Pandora, but here I know Emma and Quincy did it, but here you can actually kind of put your face in one of these bad boys over here. So you can see. Extend your program's reach by overriding these items. You put your face in one of these guys and basically become your own, I guess, Tron identity. It's very cool.
Okay, we made it. Liberty Square. Why am I tired? I've done the least of anyone. But this is where you're gonna find the parasols. If you don't know what that is, essentially it's little umbrellas, and Disney will customize them for you. They paint them right then and there, and then they'll tell you what time to come back depending on what you order. But I think they're so precious. I'd actually really love to get one because I think it'd be good little sun protection, but I think it's tons of cuteness. And then here we are, different designs. I want one that just says AllEars. I wonder if they could do that. No, I want the one with the dresses, the princess dresses.
So I'm actually headed back to Storybook Circus. And the reason that is because I got my list of 6. I really wanted to do level 6, which was go into orbit, but that would be Astro Orbiter, which right now it is currently a 50-minute wait, and I need to get my furthest piece into a safe zone. Emma, surprise, surprise, is slowly approaching. So I need to get my last lemon into the safe zone, which is literally only going to take 2. But I think level 4 is the most attainable for me currently at this moment, and to maybe, give me some wiggle room, I'm going to basically time myself to see how long it takes to get from Dumbo to Main Street.
Okay, I got my options. Favorite restroom, Hidden Mickey, find a souvenir for Fry, how long it takes to walk from Main Street to Dumbo, meet a princess, time travel to Mystery of Progress. That's the Carousel of Progress. I'll take any excuse to enjoy that one. Number 6.
We are at Dumbo. We will start the timer now. Now it says we have to walk at a normal pace. I am walking at my normal pace. I am not running. I am not obnoxiously quick walking like we do during our Game Master challenges. I'm walking at a normal pace, and they actually, by confirming with the producer, I said, where does Main Street start? So where can I stop my timer? They say, I mean by the entrance of Main Street, meaning the train station. So I'm walking all the way back to the train station. Send help. I need some water. I hope this is worth it.
Okay, I can see it. Carousel of Progress. Carousel of Progress is in Tomorrowland, so yes, we came all the way back to the other side, and it is a wonderful show in my opinion. It kind of is like you time travel through history, learning about technology, and I think it is so fun, and I also think it has comfortable seats, and it's in the dark. And there's a lot of times in Disney World, you need that. This is a great place for, I'll say it, naps. If your kiddos want to take a nap, you don't want to go home, or if you want to take a nap and you don't want to go home yet. But I also think it's a really fun show. It's got a classic Disney song written by the Sherman Brothers, and Walt did this one himself, and we made it. Oh, great timing, crew.
6 minutes and 10 seconds from Dumbo to here. So I got the first lemon into a safe space. We only have, I think, 3 more spaces until that lemon is scot-free. We're good. But what's important now is that furthest lemon can't be bonked now.
Oh, the father of our country. That's a role that really fits me.
I've got good news and bad news. The bad news is that there's no good news. Now that I have my first lemon in the safe zone, there's a big target on my back, and I haven't heard from Breedlove or Emma in a long time, which means they're definitely doing a longer task that could have potentially bonked me all the way back. I have no idea where they are right now, but okay, now we gotta figure out what we're gonna do with the rest of our lemons. The Golden Oak Outpost is here on the, basically on the outskirts of Frontierland, right before you get to Adventureland, right next to Pecos Bill. This is where you're gonna be, this is where you're gonna grab your, basically your chicken strips, your loaded items, if that makes sense. You can get loaded chicken strips as well as loaded fries, which is chili cheese fries. And what's kind of funny is that actually their chocolate chunk cookie is pretty solid. I got this during our Magic Kingdom hide and seek challenge, and I was pleasantly surprised. It was warm, lots of chocolate. It definitely didn't lack in the chocolate department. I actually really enjoyed it. So definitely, if you're wanting just a small treat, great for picky eaters, specifically a kiddo who's like, I just need something sweet, and you don't want to do something crazy messy, get them a pretty solid chocolate chip cookie.
Just finished up moving my blue guy. I'm losing my mind, everybody, but it's fine because he's safe. My boy is safe.
Great. In the time that it's taken us to be in the Pirates in the Caribbean queue, both Emma and Sage have gotten one of their pegs all the way to the partner statue. That means we are way behind. We're working on 6 points right now, which will bring us close, but we're behind. I am thinking about knocking one of Sage's pegs. He's got a blue lemon, one space in front of us, and I think it might be, if the board is the same when we get off the ride, might be the best plan to knock him out and bring some of our other cube colors forward, maybe have them sit at Baby Care Center.
Breedlove is tending behind me, but he's been gone for a long time, which means he's doing a big one, which means I think I kind of need to stay in this general vicinity. However, I opted to put my blue lemon, decided to move it 3 spaces all the way back to the Tiana's Bayou restrooms. We're back again.
Well, we successfully rode Pirates of the Caribbean, which means we get 6 moves. I've been looking at the up-to-date map, and I think I know what needs to be done.
Mid-game check-in. Things are happening. Sage and Emma have both got 1 token all the way around the entire board. And Breedlove, I think, is about to move a token pretty much all the way around the entire board, unless he decides to bonk Sage, which could happen. I don't know, this is a pretty dramatic game. It sounds like it's pretty strenuous and stressful, but hopefully fun.
Okay, so we're leaving lunch, and a miracle happened. because, you know, I wasn't gonna go under the sea because it was 55 minutes, dropped to 25. I think it's worth that. So I am gonna walk that way and head back under the sea. Woo! And I'm not gonna do any more bad Sebastian impressions, I promise.
Number 6 says meet a mouse. Well, it's almost time for the parade. It's about 2:55. The parade starts in about 5 minutes. As you can see, people are lining up. And the parade is one of the best times to do meet and greets, get on rides. That's when people are out here watching the parade and potentially not doing some of the must-do attractions or meet and greets. So I think right now number 6 says meet a mouse. Currently the line is only 25 minutes. I'm hoping once the parade starts it might get even shorter by the time we walk over there. So fingers crossed that it's not a super high wait, because I would love those 6 spaces.
Well, I had a tough decision to make. I had to decide if I was going to knock Sage's Blue Lemon. There's so many words that don't seem like they're correct, and yet that's truly what I was being tasked with, or to progress with my red ice cube. But you know what? What I'm feeling right now is making moves. I want to make moves. I want to move forward. I want to move into the future. And that's why we are in Tomorrowland. And I'm going to move us 6 places forward with our red ice cube. And let's do the Tron identity program. Let's go.
Now over here at the Town Square Theater, this is where you can meet the Master Magician Mickey Mouse. Mickey Mouse is basically in his like dressing room almost. It's one of my favorite Mickey Mouse meet and greets, just because I love the vibes. It looks like, you know, you're traveling backstage, and then you're meeting Mickey Mouse in his dressing room. Currently, oh, it's a 30-minute wait. Now, you know, it could be a lot worse, so let's still see if we can make this happen.
Okay, we made it back here. We're back at it, crew. And honestly, I don't know. I don't think I have any strategy right now. I got 1 piece to a safe zone, which is really my biggest concern. So I think it's time to start moving those other 3 pieces. Now, looks like Mermaid has dropped to 25. And I think that's worth 6 moves. If you have not been on this one, it is a slow-moving dark ride for the Little Mermaid film, kind of a retelling of what happened. It skips over the best part, in my opinion, the big battle at the end, but it's still really cute. I personally really like this one. I actually don't think it's a must-do, though. It's wonderful if you've got the time or if it's a lower weight. It's very much a filler ride, and I think that there are more iconic Magic Kingdom attractions to check out, but it's still very, very sweet.
All right, number 6 on the list is go to a still closed restaurant. The only restaurant in Magic Kingdom that I can think of that is still closed or is closed at all is Aunt Polly's, which is an obscure restaurant that I only know through my Uncle Graham, who loves it. You used to be able to get, when it was really busy, they would open it and sell fried green tomato sandwiches, but also through Disney Food Blog, through AJ talking about how delicious they are. The catch is it's on Tom Sawyer Island. So not only is it on the other side of the park, it's on the other side of the park plus a raft ride.
It only took us about 15 minutes. Very pleased. Get ready to hold your breath because I can't hold my breath as long. But we're going under the sea.
We've only had to wait a couple minutes and we're already on a raft, and there's hardly anyone else on this raft with us. Oh, here it is, good old Aunt Polly's. Oh, would it be nice to sit out here and eat a fried green tomato sandwich? Sit out here and watch the Festival of Fantasy parade from afar and just relax. Well, you can do that. You can sit in one of these tables. You can bring a meal over from, I guess, Columbia Harbor House if you really wanted to. Or Pecos Bill actually would be closer to the dock. But this is where the windows would be open and where you would be able to order yourself some delicious quick service fare here on Tom Sawyer Island.
So my friends and I were playing a whole game. I don't know if you're familiar with the game called Trouble. We turned, yes, we turned the whole park into a Trouble game, and part of it is meeting you, and so you're helping me win right now. So like, I can't thank you enough. Okay, I have yet to be bonked. Festival of Fantasy is coming through right now. I was only in there for about 25 minutes. It was awesome to meet Mickey. This, I'm telling you what, I think Mickey remembers me from last time because he had a huge reaction. It's good to see you again, Mickey. Thank you for always, like, just the best meet and greet.
I got 6 squares for doing that. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move my little froggy baby blue boy to the castle. And then I'm gonna move my next, whatever color, 3 spaces. Gets me on the board with my next one. I'm pretty far ahead in that guy. Gets me 1 person at the castle. And it might put a target on my back, but they can't take him away. And I like knowing I was the first to get to the castle. So really, this is a pride thing. Will pride be my end? Probably. Okay, so I did what I said I was gonna do. Now I'm gonna go to my next spot before I can get a pop. Why does that stop me in my tracks every time? It's like that sound itches my brain, but then I don't know what to do with it. Like, pop, lock, and drop it. I want to pop and launch and dance and break. Like, there's a lot of, I don't know why. I keep thinking like Rice Krispies, snap, crackle, pop. I don't know what I'm going with here, but I do know where I'm walking to, and that's the Club 33 spot.
Well, it's been a long journey from Frontierland back to the hub. But we are going to make our way to Cinderella Castle because we have a victory to claim. Ah, there she is. And we've only done it once. This is a wild game.
So Emma and Breedlove have the first pieces to the castle, which means those pieces are gone. They did it. But here's what I'm gonna say. Being in a safe space is almost as good as, I said almost, as good as basically completing that piece's journey. One, because I don't have a huge target on my back right now, but there's nothing that they can do with those remaining pieces. I just need to move them a couple spaces forward, but they can't be shocked now. Now that they are both technically winning, they cannot be shocked when I come for them and I start bonking them off the board. They are now technically in the lead, so no one can be mad when I bonk them because they're in the lead. Just because I'm in a safe space, I'm just saying, there's some strategy behind the madness here. My lemon has made it to the final space before the safe zone, the face painting here in Tomorrowland. Disney does offer face painting at every single Disney World park, and these are actually third party. They're not actually owned by Disney, so you're not going to see any like Disney face paintings, but they're all inspired by Disney. For example, we have the Snow Queen that's obviously for Elsa, but they can't call it Elsa. Why? Because they're third party. I can't believe I'm about to do this to myself. But I think I have to go for number 4 because I'm right here in front of Space Mountain. A couple different options, but in order to move 4 spaces, I have to time myself walking from Space Mountain to Big Thunder Mountain. Can't believe how I'm gonna do it, but I think it's gonna take the least amount of time out of the ones that are currently there for me. So Space Mountain, let's start our timer.
Club 33 is essentially a secret, not so secret club that you can purchase a membership into. It is very expensive, very Disney exclusive. There is one in each park, and this is the one in Adventureland right here. They won't let me in though. Okay, Small World is 35. It's saying Riverboat is like a 10-minute wait. And that's still technically a boat, even if it moves slow. I think maybe the difference would still be faster to do Riverboat rather than to do Pirates. So let's go to Riverboat, that counts. Okay, made my way over to the waiting area for the Liberty Square Riverboat. I can hear either that or the train, so it can't be too far. This one is really neat. It is a full-out steamboat that goes around Sawyer Island. You see a lot of Disney that you otherwise would not see if you don't do this experience, and it's very relaxing and chill. Not everyone does it. I'm not saying it's a must-do, but if you're looking for something to do and this is here and available and easy, hop on. It's not a waste of time in my opinion.
Oh no, arriving at Astro Orbiter, I'm a little worried because the line for People Mover is so long, but maybe that is just a people mover phenomenon right now in Astro Orbiter. Oh my gosh, the line for Astro Orbiter isn't that long. Oh, this one rocks. Okay, Astro Orbiter, you can't, okay, it says the wait is 45 minutes. We'll see, I'll set a timer. You can't make a lightning lane reservation for this ride. You have to just get in the standby queue. It does wrap around a couple times here, but this line honestly doesn't look that long to me. What keeps it from moving quickly is the fact that everybody has to load into one of two elevators and be taken up there to the loading area by elevator, which takes some time, and then everybody has to come back down who has just ridden the ride also. So it does take some time to load the ride, but other than that, you know, it's organized well, and I don't think it's gonna be a huge long wait. I'm gonna set the timer right now though.
With the crowds today, it was about 9 minutes. So done and done. So for my strategy, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna split up the 4 that I had. I'm gonna move one lemon into the safe zone, and I'm gonna complete my first lemon. I'm gonna take my lemon all the way to the castle. That way we will all have had one piece completed, but I am now the only person with 2 in the safe zone. One completed and 1 in the safe zone, meaning, oh no, which means that probably puts a target on my back. Oh, Sage, why are you just so talented?
I really like it this time of day too. I always say sunset, but this is really fun and beautiful. It's a little warm, it's direct sunlight, but it feels good. It looks beautiful. I love it.
Second lemon, safe. Pop. I'm literally right here watching the show, so I'm gonna see my live entertainment, and we're gonna move our 3rd lemon all the way in, and we'll be 2 lemons done.
Sage's got 2 in the castle, so I'm gonna do my best to try to knock him down a peg, but we'll see if that helps. So I think I'm gonna move my red guy 2 and my green guy 3 spaces. It advances both of them, but it keeps me from knocking Breedlove off the board in case he wants to knock off Sage, like get Sage off the board. And then it still keeps me a little bit behind Sage, so maybe I have potential.
Mad Tea Party is currently a 30-minute wait. Just don't know if this is worth it for 2 extra spaces. I think I'm gonna go middle of the road here. This will take me 30 seconds to send a letter. What I mean by send a letter is I can actually send a letter different ways here at the parks, but specifically I'm closest to the Ye Old Christmas shop where I can send a letter to Santa year round. Let me show you what I mean. Next to one of the cash registers, you can actually grab a piece of paper and a crayon, and then you can drop it in this box, and hopefully Santa gets it, which he will get it. Of course he'll get it. I just mean, like, hopefully he gets it soon, because, you know, I want what I want. Sometimes Amazon back orders, the worst.
Thanks for following me. This is Tiana's restrooms. They used to be the Splash Mountain bathrooms, but now Tiana owns them. She actually won a game in Monopoly. It was a lot of fun. We're really excited. She moves in hopefully summer 2024. We don't know a full date yet, but the bathrooms for now are still open, even though the bayou is not quite yet open. So let's see, let's poke, pop, snap, crackle pop, Rice Krispie it. We're gonna talk to Quincy.
Okay, I got my letter. Dear Santa, I want to win this game, which by the time you get this will be in the past. So in case that defies all logic, I'll take the power to teleport. Thank you. Look at those manners from Sage. Then you're gonna fold it up, just a little in half like so. Looks like a little envelope. And we will put it in the Santa mailbox.
Okay, I got my options, but it looks like I need to stop wasting time even just reading them. I'm getting nervous because the boys are doing such a good job. So it looks like I can get 6 for exploring an island cave. I'm gonna do that. Fun fact, Tom Sawyer Island is not open all day. It does close earlier depending on when the sun goes down because the rafts are actually free floating. They're not on a track and it's not super safe to drive them at night if you can't see anything. So it's not open all day. Fingers crossed. Oh, there's a full raft over there and there's people waiting in line. So it closes at 6 tonight, so we are doing great. Opens around 11, but that can change depending on the time of year. Let's hop on a raft.
That is another 6 moves earned. And I'm walking up to the location on the game board of Magic Kingdom that I would like to move my blue ice cube to. And that is what is known as the boutique, aka Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique. Well, for 6 points, I could ride a monorail. For 5 points, I could meet a princess. I'm right next door to Princess Fairy Tale Hall. I would rather ride a monorail than be a single man in line to meet a princess. But guess what? Time. 30 minutes versus 45. We're meeting Cinderella and Elena.
Purely based on location, this might take me a second, but I'm gonna go for number 3, a pirate's adventure, Treasures of the Seven Seas. I'm gonna do a pirate scavenger hunt. So when doing this pirate scavenger hunt, basically you have the option to do a couple different missions, and it's totally randomized based on when you tap your little card guy or your magic band. Today we happen to get Blackbeard. So I won't show you everything for the purposes of spoilers in case you want to do this, but first things first, we are starting at the Sand Dollar, which I believe to be over here is the Sand Dollar. Whoa. Whoa!
If you don't know what Sawyer Island is, it's just kind of like a fun little playground play place with caves. It is themed to Tom Sawyer. And oh my gosh, my eyes won't adjust. I've turned my flashlight on. Guys, I hate these caves. Oh my gosh, I want to go home. I know you can't see anything, but I don't like the caves. I think that they are rather scary and nerve-wracking. And this is not a super accessible attraction to everyone. You do have to be able to walk through the island on your own for a lot of areas, and of course some of it's really cool. This is cool. However, I'm still scared, and so I'm gonna get out of the cave as fast as humanly possible. This is just nerve-wracking. This is like my Halloween Horror Nights. I've said that before. I'll say it again. Right. Okay. Right. Oh my gosh. Oh, I see light. I see light at the end of the tunnel. Okay. We made it out.
Okay, we're back on board. She sent me my options. We're gonna figure out what we're doing and we'll talk on the other side of the river.
Okay, I am officially done with the pirate scavenger hunt. We're moving 3 spaces. Let's go to the boutique.
I literally can't believe this is happening, but Sage just bonked me all the way from the boutique back to the train station.
In my haste, I did not pick up on the fact that Breedlove was at the boutique. So definitely just bonked him back to the starting point, which is not a great look for me. I am glad that I'm gonna solidify my win for sure. I feel bad for Breedlove, but also Breedlove was gunning for me earlier. You guys saw it. He tried to get me out. The only reason I didn't get bonked is because he forgot where the safe zones were. That's not my fault. I'm out here playing a game. Like I'm doing my best. I'm sorry, Breedlove. Someone's gotta get bonked.
Okay, I've decided to move my little red boy to the boutique. I don't know if that's the right choice because they're gonna try to bonk me. I don't like that, but it's okay. We gotta keep going. We cannot let the fear of striking out keep us from playing the game. So we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna see what our pop, lock, and drop it is. Figure out from there.
Emma. Okay. All right. I see. She wants to play all nice and sugary. Okay, Emma.
Based on what she sent me, it looks like, ooh, I think I'm gonna go for five squares. I'm gonna meet Ariel, which I don't even know how long that line is, so I probably should check, huh? We have like a good plan.
Oh, I just heard that Emma just bonked Sage's lemon back to the start. So Emma, it might not have been known previously that we were in an alliance, but that's the way I feel now. Thank you for having my back, and thanks a lot, Sage. I hope you have fun at the train station. With me.
Okay, here we go. This is Ariel's grotto. It's only a 30-minute wait, not bad. This is where you can meet Ariel as a mermaid, fun fact. Because, you know, sometimes she gets human legs, but right now, just her mermaid tail.
I don't think I have a choice. I think I have to just Hail Mary here and continue sixes. Go 6, 6. Oh, can't do that. Do as many sixes as I can in order to be successful. I can do small ones, but I think they're gunning for me now. And right now, from the most recent pop, 6 is take the monorail. So, get on the monorail.
Hello, Your Majesty. Would you like to join me
so
this
great
day?
to see you. Yes.
So wonderful to see you as well. And I see you came to match me today. Wearing my favorite color, of course, wearing red. Hello, Your Majesty. It's wonderful to see you.
It's so good to see you. I love your
Now there are 2 monorails that loop, that do full loops and pick up and drop off at the Magic Kingdom. That's the Resort Monorail that has access to the Polynesian, the Grand Floridian, the Contemporary, the Ticket and Transportation Center, and of course the Magic Kingdom. But this is the Express Monorail. It goes back and forth between the Ticket and Transportation Center and the Magic Kingdom. This will definitely be our shortest monorail loop, as opposed to stopping at all of the resorts and the Ticket and Transportation Center on the Resort Monorail. Now, the Resort Monorail might be during busier times, like, you know, park opening and park closing. The Resort Monorail might be a safer bet because not everybody's going to a resort, but for the most part, lots of people are going to the Ticket and Transportation Center to go to their other resorts or to go to the cars or whatever they have. So this can definitely get busy first thing in the morning and last thing at night. But right now it shouldn't be too bad. As you can see, it's not bad at all. So we're gonna hop on, do a full loop, and then move 6 spaces.
Magical. Cinderella just told me that I can let the stepsisters know that they're invited to the next ball. And that's a big deal. I think healing is happening today. Maybe not in AllEars. I don't think in our world there's a lot of healing going on. I think there's a lot of people fighting, but in Cinderella Land, okay. In Cinderella's, oh my gosh, the stepsisters are right there. I feel like I have to go tell them. Let me see how long the line is. Okay, well, the line is closed for now, and I'm wasting valuable game time. But I think this family healing moment needs to happen. I've got to tell the stepsisters what Cinderella just told me. Like, things are okay. Things are gonna be great.
Hi, how are you? Doing great. Any day I get to see you is a good day.
Oh, you're so sweet. Are you out exploring the human world?
Of course, there's lots to see and do, and I've seen Scuttle today too.
Oh,
so.
usually you can hear him before you see him.
That's true.
He does have a very unique singing voice, I would say.
Of course. Could we take some portraits together?
I would love to.
Yes, I feel like a healing is about to happen. I just saw Cinderella, and she told me that I could tell you that you are invited to the next ball.
That was nice of her, but you see,
Yeah.
she always sends the invitation, but she gives it to the rodents first and they shred it.
Oh.
And then
Gives
we
it
never
to the
get
birds,
it.
and the birds take it.
What does that say about the fact that she told me?
Trip halfway done. We are now at the Ticket Transportation Center. Rocking it out on the Coral Monorail. Let's one more stop.
Healing, family counseling. This is what we've done today is more important than playing any game, because this is the game of life. And you don't want to play around with the game of life. You want to be very direct. And that's why I went straight from Cinderella to the stepsisters and told them, because they need to know that healing is afoot, but only Cinderella's afoot, because her foot's the only one that fit in the slipper. I think I should look at the map.
Thank goodness Ariel was in her grotto, because if she had been underwater, I don't think I could have made it. That was definitely longer than 30, but it's all right. I just need to figure out like what my next move is. I thought I would kind of figure it out in there, but you know, you can't pop, lock, and drop.
until you've moved on. I'm gonna talk to Quincy and then see where we're headed, and I don't even know what the board looks like at this point. I don't know what's going on.
I just looked at the map, and right now I can bonk Emma. She is on the bathrooms, and I have just earned 5 points. That's 5 steps away from the yellow melting butter cube slash the yellow ice cube, which nobody wants a yellow ice cube. Have you ever seen Monsters Inc? But anyway, let's bonk Emma.
My little green buddy, it looks like Breed Love's getting close, so I'm gonna move him my 5 spaces to Tron Identity. So let's book it over there. Thank goodness for the little direct path, because that's what I'm gonna take right now.
In the time that it took us to give the great news to the Seb sisters, it appears that Emma has advanced from the bathrooms to Tron Identity Program, and that we did not get to bonk her, but we are there. So we have progressed forward, but my big power move, maybe there's something to learn in this. Family comes first, and don't bonk your family.
Okay, I have to go for another Hail Mary here. I've got to literally outrun them. I've got to ride a boat. Unfortunately, because it's almost dusk, Sawyer Island boats, they're closed for the day. We've been here literally, we played Trouble in Disney World almost all day. Pirates of the Caribbean is only 15 minutes right now, which is wild. I think maybe it might have broken down and gone back up, so fingers crossed for Pirates of the Caribbean, let's go. Pirates of the Caribbean is a slow-moving boat ride where you are actually transported to the time of pirates and soldiers, and you're thrust into the battle where Jack Sparrow is, he's got treasure and everyone's after it.
Made it. This is Tron Identity Program. It's like a thing where you can put your face and your voice into a Tron doll. Quincy's done it. It's kind of cool, but really expensive. So as I continue walking over here, I've been like scouring the board, trying to figure out what the heck I'm doing and what the heck is going on. I know how to play the game, but strategy is like eluding me right now. From what I can tell, I need 13 spaces to win this game. The easiest way, I think, for me to do that, the fastest, is not gonna be like 6 and 6, and then a final thing, it's gonna be 5 and 5 and 3. I think that's gonna go much faster. So what she's telling me, she's giving me my options. Buzz is a 5 for my next list. We're going straight to Buzz. It's closest. Hopefully the line's not too bad. It's a shooting game. You go to space, you help Buzz defeat the evil Emperor Zurg. I become a galactic hero often on this because it's not that hard if you know where to shoot. So let's hop in line. It says 50, hopefully it'll go faster.
All right, I've gotten the list from Quincy, and now I have a choice here. The easiest thing to do by far, which is a 3-pointer, which I think is a pretty generous amount of points for this, even though it's away from our trend of doing all 6s, is comparing 2 snacks that I love, 2 of my favorite snacks of Tomorrowland. I just have to talk about them. I don't actually have to purchase them and eat them on camera. And I think that is a fair trade for 3 points. Let's do it right now.
Okay, Buzz was so much faster than it said it would be. I think because of that, I feel like I'm so scared the boys are gaining on me. I need to move, because I'm doing better than I thought. There's a 3 review right now to do a full review of everything at the lunching pad. I'm right here. Even though I think I need to do a 5, this is an easy 3 to do, and it's right here, so I'm not wasting any time. Here we are, this is the lunching pad, and because it's review everything and not just one thing, this one we're just gonna talk about it. Lunching pad is a quick service here in Tomorrowland. It doesn't have a ton, but what it does have, I really tend to love. So you can find the queso bandito hot dog, which is loaded, absolutely delicious. I think it actually has a surprising amount of kick for Disney. The Cuban hot dog is also here. Personally, I don't love it because I think it just gets messy. It's a lot of cheese and just kind of like the Swiss provolone situation, not my favorite. Mickey shaped pretzels you can get anywhere. They're good classics, but not the number ones. I definitely would go with a cream cheese pretzel instead, which you can also get here because it's my obsession right now. It is like a sweet savory situation, so delicious.
frozen bevs, you can get Coca-Cola or Fanta Blue. I live on Coca-Cola, especially when it's frozen. And then in the mornings, they have a sticky bubble bread, which is delicious, tiny, but a good little sweet treat. And then they also have a loaded breakfast bowl, which is my favorite breakfast in Magic Kingdom at this time. Like, that could change tomorrow, but right now it's something I'm obsessed with because it's so hearty, delicious, and frankly, better quality than you would expect. Okay, I'm talking as fast as possible because I gotta move on.
All right, here at Anti-Gravity, it's a joke that I call it that, just like everything else, like the old Christmas shoppy. But there is something on the menu that a lot of people miss. It is called the strawberry smoothie, and as you can see, it has a little plant-based symbol, so I can eat it. $6.49. And over here at Cosmic Rays, the thing on the menu that I can eat is the plant-based patty melt, and it's very delicious. I love it. I ate it today for lunch. In fact, you can, however, order a side of just the French fries, and I love the Cosmic Rays French fries for $4.99. You can order just a side of the fries. And I know that this particular challenge is about comparing my two favorite snacks in Tomorrowland, but these are snacks that are very compatible. I don't think they, I'm comparing, I'm not contrasting. I'm saying they go very, very well together. Get yourself a side of the delicious fries and the strawberry smoothie.
That was the dumbest mistake I think I could have made. It said 15 minutes, and literally while I was in line, it shot up to 40. And again, shouldn't be a huge deal, but the ride broke down twice, and I gave it the benefit of the doubt. I was like, it's okay, it's gonna be okay, we'll figure it out. They're typically pretty good at, getting the ride back up and going. I was in there for so long, both stuck in the queue and then stuck on the actual ride. So I have to readjust here. I don't know where anyone is. This is so bad. Okay, so because of pirates riding a boat, this is wild. I'm gonna move my lemon to face painting, which is all the way in Tomorrowland.
All right, I have notified Quincy that butter is at the castle. There's butter in the castle. Plant-based butter. I've received a list from Quincy. Number 6 is to ride Winnie the Pooh. The Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh. It's been a while, honestly, since I've ridden it, so I'm excited. Let's go ride the Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh together.
We are sprinting to Small World. Sun's getting low, but my hopes are getting higher. And I did not think I would say that about this. Thank goodness the bridges are open to get straight through into Fantasyland. Fun fact, sometimes they will close this section off because of the stage show. And so it's not always as easy to get this direction. Sometimes you have to walk all the way around. Luckily, not happening for us.
I just need 4. I was at the face painting. I need 4 spaces to get to the castle. So 4 spaces was Dumbo. It's a little bit of a wait, but this is what I need to win. I've got a Hail Mary here. I don't have time to do 2 small things, just in case Emma is already doing a Hail Mary. Emma is, this is actually insane how quickly this happened.
I can see Small World. This is it. I think I actually might have a chance. This is the first time the whole game I think I might have a chance. Slow moving boat ride. Lots of fun. I don't have time to tell you about it.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. This is really the wait time. Let's see what it is, 50 minutes.
Okay, I just hopped off Small World, but I don't know what the board looks like. It could still be anybody's game.
Off Dumbo, and now I just have to make it to the castle before Emma does. It's like, we're this close. I don't know if Emma has completed it or not. Whoever makes it to the castle will take home the win.
Okay, I see Sage.
No.
I think.
Oh no. No.
Am I the first person here?
No. Yes, but no.
I don't know what happened.
Can I just say, if anything caused me trouble today, it was Pirates of the Caribbean.
If you like this video, go ahead and like and subscribe.
And now go watch our Trivial Pursuit game that was full. It was another big long game.
We'll all see you there.
There we had wedges. Not pegs.
Not pegs. Wedges, not pegs.
No trouble there.